Hey, Kyle, how are you today?
Doing well, doing much better.
Glad to hear that. Glad you are doing better. Obviously, Coach Jenkins coming from the Budenholzer system and also having coached in Milwaukee, has that kind of been an advantage for y'all in preparation for them? I know y'all faced them last year, but they certainly offer a unique challenge. How do y'all feel now going with the defensive depth that y'all have into this matchup against a pretty good team?
Yeah, it's similar systems and concepts, but obviously just two different teams, and we just want to go out there and compete, control what we can control, play our game, and hopefully come out with the win.
Hey, Kyle, going back to about a year ago, when as COVID-19 was starting to become in the news a little bit more, what were you thinking a year ago as far as, the changing protocols with the NBA and kind of thinking what could happen? And then a year later, are you kind of surprised by just kind of how it's still affecting us in various ways?
I didn't really know what to expect. At the time, I was just excited. I got to go home and spend some time with my son who was just born. And I thought we'd be back in maybe 4 weeks, but here we are a year later, and I'm pretty disappointed that it's like not figured out, or we're at where we're at. It's pretty upsetting, but there's still more work to be done as a country, as a unit, as a world, all together. So it's pretty upsetting that it's the whole pandemic or whatever isn't over. But, we just got to roll with it, keep trying to make the world a better place.
Hey, Kyle, welcome back, man. I hope you're feeling okay, as you said before. When you look at, we're almost at the halfway point of the season, and I know so many games have happened. It's kind of hard to reflect. But when you look at your season and how it's gone, the career numbers you put up, then you look at DeAnthony, he's having a career season. Grayson is producing as much as he's produced in his career. What's the common theme that's connected all of this productivity from this team this year through the first half of the season so far?
I'm not sure. I would say just coach having a lot of confidence in the guys, and then the guys having the confidence in themselves. That pretty much clicks really well, and that can end up in a good result. Though us three came from different organizations. You see this all the time with guys in the league that maybe the first spot they land is just not the place for them, and they're able to go to another organization and have success. So you see that all the time in the league. But I don't know. It's just credit to the guys putting the work in, and then coach for believing in us. So it works hand in hand.
Thank you. I was just wondering, we're working on something on the scheduling change where teams play the same opponent in back-to-back games occasionally now. I know y'all had one of those back-to-backs with the Clippers recently. I was just wondering what you make of that. Do you like having the back-to-backs? I know they're doing it now for travel reasons, but would you like to have them in future seasons? And what kind of dynamic has it created when you have those back-to-back games against the same opponent?
It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's like, it's just a thing. It's kind of similar to baseball. So that's why I kind of get a kick out of it. But, it's cool. It's just got to roll with the circumstances we have right now going on. So it doesn't bother me. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's cool.
Cal.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Terry.
Hey, can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
Okay. Hey, I know this is the last game before the All-Star break. Hey, you've been a veteran on the young team. What do you say to your young guys to make sure they do what they need to do so when you come back for the second half for the long stretch they have in front of you?
I mean, we got a bunch of guys that are very professional. I mean, it's not like guys are gonna go, run wild and lose sight of what we got to do second half. So this is a pretty close team. We all communicate. We know what we're going into the second half of the season. So there's not much that has to be said. These guys are professional.
Megan Triplett.
Hey, Kyle, when you look back at kind of this first half of the season, how would you assess it? And were there any surprises that, you guys went through as a group and, especially from a performance standpoint?
No surprises. I mean, you know, I can't. I don't know. It's pretty much tough to assess halfway through. We still got to get a lot better. We still, you know, want to continue to get better every single day. I don't know. It's tough to assess. You know, I think we're having a pretty solid season. Like, there's never been a time where everybody's healthy. We always have someone down, so it's pretty tough to assess. You know, once we have all our guys back and we figure out a rotation and get rolling from there, you know, I think it'll be pretty fun to look back and see what we got going on. But now it's kind of like, you know, we're rolling with the punches and just trying to get better, really.
Final question, Christos.
Hello, Kyle. I would like to ask you what's the biggest growth on your game this season, and also what aspects of your game as a team you notice as you are better than last season?
I would say as a team, I would think we got a lot better defensively. Guys just buying in. I think we understand what coach wants more. I think everybody's on the same page on defense. And as far as myself, I mean, obviously, I think my shooting, but you know, I think just my confidence to be aggressive. You know, play my game downhill, get in the paint, and then obviously to take the shot. That's what I think is, you know, mostly improved and something that I've worked on this past all season.
Thank you, Kyle.
Appreciate you.